Welcome to Profit Channels. This is my disclaimer. I am not a financial advisor and I don't give financial advice. Please consider this video entertainment. Today I am looking at natural gas, or UNG, and what this is basically it's the price of natural gas at the Henry Hub, or it is based on short-term futures of natural gas. So it's just a natural gas play, not a business. Here's the technicals. We have buys in summary, moving averages, oscillators. Before we get into the charts, if we look at U.S. Energy Information Administration, here is the chart of U.S. Natural gas usage, and so it's a nice, strong upward trend. If I look at this international energy outlook from the U.S. Energy Information Administration, okay, 22 through 50, the U.S. is projecting to use more and more natural gas, but more importantly, the whole world is going to be using more and more natural gas. Jumping into the charts, this is a monthly chart, and it looks like we are just had a green month last month, and we're just starting this month, but so far it's green. A little bit of a candle on the top, but you can see our monthly volumes since about February have just been really growing. Our point of control, we're a little bit below it, and over time we bounced off the 50 on our way down, made it up to the 100, and now we're pretty stretched below. If I jump into a weekly, we have points of control all around us here. If we follow, and like a goal point of control would be right up here around $27. But if I follow this through time, back this up, all right, this is pretty exciting. All right, so as we've been going down, we've been bouncing off the 50, broke through, tried to approach the 200, then back down, bouncing off the 50 into 1, just bouncing off that 50, we broke through, got above the 200, and then broke back down, and we've been bouncing off the 50 on our way down, broke up, hit the 200, back down to the 1, and then up, and then the 200 was support here. The support broke back down, and now we bounced off our 50s, made it up to the 1, and broke back down. So we've got, we're getting ready for our 50 to cross over potentially the 100. We can see a nice upward trend. Again, we've got a high volume at this price right here, around $27, $28. We're below our points of control. If I jump down into the daily, we have lots of gaps above us. And I'm going to go daily real short term, month. So here's 30 minutes. Let's do an hour. Here we go. Now on the hour, pay attention that we have this gap down here around 1290 that I think we're going to touch, and then it's time to go. That's also bouncing off this shorter term 200 and 100. But let's get back to the day. Again, now we got points of control below us and above us. I'm going to get rid of these volume profiles, at least most of them. Okay. So on the daily, we love getting up to the 200 and then breaking down below the 50, get up to the 200, break down below the 50, up to the 200, break down below the 50, and then we just broke through the 200 and then came down methodically, bounced off the 50, bounced off the 1, broke down through the 200, back to the 1, and now we are on top of the 50-day. So, it's bullish to be on top of the 50-day, but now we got to see this bounce happen. And we got a lot of nice gaps above us. Again, we have a little hourly gap below us. What's interesting, though, if you go, to the weekly maybe. Actually, let's go back to the full, get rid of our moving averages and find our channel. Okay, so we've been moving in this downward channel for a long time. But again, you can see our volume is really picking up down here. If I jump into the weekly, again, ever since we've dropped down in here, our volumes have been real high and working our way up. I'm going to look at a couple channels. So we've got a channel like this we could be moving in, the nice midpoint line. We also have another potential channel, potentially something like this, which could get us up to this upper 20s region. I'd like to see this continue to move up, but we've got a bit of a weekly tail last week. All right, let's close that up. Now on the weekly, we've got, let's jump into the daily here. And we've got this trend line. And we just broke out. And we're trying to confirm the breakout. Not quite there yet. But back to the weekly. If I do a retracement from the bottom here to this top, we have these really pretty Fibonacci lines where we're battling with this 1.618 area. You look at this 2.72, some of these lines, this 618 is a really pretty line. But what I'd like even more is if I do an extension, it close up this channel from the bottom to the top to this bottom, and this lines up real nice. The 618, if I look at this, the 618 is right around this high volume of price. These lines cut through time real pretty, and so I'm hoping to get up to 618 right here. If I look at UNG divided by the S&P 500, we actually have this weird gap up here, but this is just a downward trend. If I look at the parabolic SAR and the super trend on the monthly, it's bearish, but it looks like we've had an overall upward trend, and now we're trying to curve back up on RSI. Our MACD has been moving up, and it's threatening to get to the midpoint line, and our stochastic is just starting to turn up. On the weekly, we now have mixed signals up here. We crossed over on the RSI. MACD is trying to cross over to the upward side. General upward trend, and our stochastic is moving up. On the daily, now we are all buy signals. We've crossed over to the positive RSI side. MACD is trying to go positive, and our stochastic is moving up. Here's our monthly RSI Bollinger Band strategy. Money flow index is headed up. Squeeze momentum looks like it's trying to turn bullish. If I go to weekly, we are on the lower half of our Bollinger Band. The money flow is bottomed and starting to move up. Squeeze momentum's pretty neutral. ADX is pretty neutral. Finally, on the day, we're moving up in the Bollinger Band. Money flow index is positive. So I think things are looking good. I particularly like this RSI and the stochastic. So, yeah, I think this is a great place to get in right now. But don't take my financial advice. Give me a thumbs up and subscribe. Thank you.